So, Jono, a 1-0 win, a brilliant defensive, disciplined performance out there.
Yeah, I thought the players were absolutely terrific, especially after the whole day at work and taking nearly 4 and a bit hours to get here. Don't think we got here till 7:10, so didn't have much time to prepare. We had to put the kick-off back till 8 o'clock, but you know, there's not a lot more I can say about these boys. They're just a great bunch to be manager of, staff as well. You know, everyone's singing off the same hymn sheet. You know, we just want to try and put a good performance on every single game, and I think today we showed a gritty side, a determined side. But when we play on the counter-attack as well at pace, we can cause any team's problems. You know, even our set plays as well cause them a lot of problems. It was probably a little bit squeaky bum time towards the last few minutes of the game, especially when the referee played 3 minutes injury time, extra time, and I think it went up to 4 minutes 30 and he was still playing on. So we had to try and get a message to the referee to try and blow up, because I'm not sure if he was trying to kill us or not. But in hindsight, you know, it was unbelievable performance, absolutely unbelievable from every single one of them. The subs who came on, Hesse, Dan. We had Will Thornton on the bench, who's got a gash in his eye and a closed eye, who wanted to be on the bench even though he couldn't come on. We had Gux on the bench, who's got a tight groin, who wanted to be on the bench just to fill the bench, who probably couldn't come on as well. So to say that the journey was really, really long and we got here late to put a performance on like that after a Saturday game, which was tough, you know, another long travelling day, was absolutely superb.
And 12 months ago, nearly 12 months anyway, we came here, and in the last league we lost 5-0.
Yeah.
That's just a brilliant sort of demonstration of where we have come in 12 months.
Well, thanks for bringing that up, mate. I tried to put that to the back of my mind. No, I'm only joking. Yeah, I said to the players before the game, you know, we always talk about their strengths and weaknesses and how we can win the game. And I think my last phrase was, we all remember what happened last year, especially the boys who were here last year. Obviously not to the boys who weren't here, but you know, it was one of the worst days in my life probably. So you know, we dropped that in just before the game, and you know, we said to them we don't want to come in the change rooms after the game with another performance like we did last year and another drumming. So I think the guys took that on board, a little bit of pride at stake, and they definitely showed them that they were a much better team than they were a year ago. I thought there were so many outstanding performances today. You know, Cracker's double save, which was unbelievable. Bertz's clearance block in the last few minutes of the game. You know, missing one of our key men, Will Thornton, who was a big miss for us. But people have stepped in and done an unbelievable job. And you know, we've just been saying in there, you know, what a great group of lads we've got. You know, it's just unbelievable. It's a pleasure to take the team, and you know, we just keep concentrating now. We're not going to get too, you know, ahead of ourselves. We're just going to try and concentrate on each game that comes and try and do as well as we can, put a good performance on and try and get some good results. And at the moment, that's been working fine for us.
And a break from league action at the weekend. We've got Marine in the FA Trophy in the 3rd round. That'll be a good sort of trip, and they're obviously informing as well. Yeah, they're flying. Yeah, we've had them, you know, seen one of their games, and they're doing really well. Really tough team. It's not going to be an easy game, so the boys need to rest up and, you know, eat the right things and drink the right things and try and get as much rest in as possible. And we go again on Saturday, and we'll try and put another good performance on, even though we know it's going to be a really, really tough game. You know, it's always tough when you go over to their neck of the woods, so we won't expect it to be an easy game, that's for sure. And we'll put a strong team out ready to try and put a good performance and get a good result. And if they play like they did tonight, hopefully we can get through to the next round. Well, thanks, John.
No,